Jeremy Keeley is an experienced facilitator and specialist in change leadership. He works with people and organisations in the commercial, professional, public, education and charity sectors. His clients include Sony, Aviva, T-Mobile, Oxford University and the Worldwide Fund for Nature. Jeremy, what advice do you give to companies which are facing ethical dilemmas?
When I'm advising companies, I'm advising their leaders. And I advise leaders that dilemmas are a crucial part of life now in organisations. They need to develop their leadership ability in order to be able to deal with those dilemmas. When they're dealing with the dilemmas, they need to focus on their core purpose and the values that they want to work to. And they need to continually work consistently with those core values. And when they're not working consistently with them, they need to be really clear as to why they're not. And they also need to work for the common good, for the good of their employees, for their customers, for their suppliers, and for the community, as well as for their shareholders.
What should UP do about the river blindness drug?
The dilemma that UP faces with the river blindness drug is that it's a good drug that will do some good in the world, but it won't make any money, and they're a commercial organisation, not a charity. They need to refocus on their core purpose and their core values, and then they need to look at the whole impact of producing it, including the impact on their image as an organisation. For example, their likelihood of selling more drugs because they've produced this one. And if they decide not to go ahead, they can consider other creative options, for example, licensing it out for somebody else to manufacture.
Turning to the PX200 results, what would you recommend?
With PX200, UP faces a clear choice. They either go an ethical route or they go a business route. And all they need to do is to be fully aware that that's their choice. When they make that choice, they need to consider a number of wider factors, such as the morale of the employees, the future reputation of the company, and the trust in the company that they're going to produce drugs that work, and the self-confidence of the organisation. There are a number of particular cases where organisations have made these decisions and they should study them.
Should UP continue to develop the new dieting product?
With the dieting product, UP faces a dilemma that it's going to face again and again. So here is the opportunity for the company to learn how to deal with these kind of dilemmas. If they've decided that they don't want to test on animals, then every drug they develop from now on will need to take that into account. So regardless of what they do, here is an opportunity for them to develop their thinking, to develop their decision making. They need to decide whether or not they're going to continue to have that ethical stance